Hello everybody, welcome back to 10-Minute Reviews. Jason here bringing you today's video. So real fast, I don't want to make this too long for an intro, so I'm going to try and compress it. Thank you very much to our fans. Thank you very much to our patrons. Don't forget to check the links down below for links to today's book, any other applicable links. And don't forget to check the end of the videos for details on our contest. I'm going to be running a contest on the main channel, and I'm going to have a couple of contests on the Patreon, so don't forget to check that as well. Got a bunch of signed books and stuff that I want to give away. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and jump straight into today's video. Don't forget to check those links down below, guys. Got more information down there. Catch you soon. So for today's video, I want to talk about Bruce Sentar. I talk about him a lot, but he's a fantastic author. Writes really good stuff. I want to talk about Magic's Mantle or Ard's Oath 2, and I'm not entirely certain whether or not I ever actually reviewed one, but if I didn't, you missed out on a great recommendation. You gotta read it. Of all of Sentar's stuff, Dungeon Diving used to be my favorite of everything he's written, but now it is hands down Ard's Oath. I'm really enjoying this series and really enjoying everything about it. So come book 2, we've got, well, Ard and his continuing journey with his magic and with the people around him, and learning more about himself, his force sphere ability, his basically his ability with all forms of magic, and whether or not that's, you know, genetic or what, and finding out about his family, his mother and especially his father, who they were, what they were, and who was still alive. Why were they killed? Why were they hunted? Why did they disappear? Why did they hide him? And again, who is he? And we get the absolute answers to those. And his grandfather turns out to be kind of a little bit of a badass. And through both books, you get to see some really cool concepts with magic. I mean, it's almost like something out of a video game. I mean, or one of like the system type books where you've got these magical abilities that are like area denial almost. I mean, you're talking like giant swords of ice hundreds of feet tall, and, you know, slamming down like some giant paladin is smiting an entire town. You get things along those lines, you know, huge fire cages, and then you get little stuff, and I mean, you get people that can freeze an entire room, can freeze an entire city block, things along those lines. We also, in book 2, we start learning a little bit about how magic first came to be and what kind of uber powerful beings would be required, and a little bit about the history. And we start learning that, you know, the history is basically this being that is so powerful. She's almost more of a concept than an actual living creature, except that she is a living creature with thoughts and full sentient sapience, full thought processes. And she had one gifted magic. Magic basically comes from herself, which is something we learned because she's able to take magic away from people and then, you know, give it back as well. And how she basically was at war with the supremely powerful mages, those like Ard, that were able to harness all of magic and able to do things that no one else could, because it's not just about the individual abilities, fire or lightning or water or whatever, but it's about the ability to synergize all of them, the things that can be done with them together, and how powerful these wizards were. And you get a lot of hints of the old trope of, you know, power corrupts, ultimate power corrupts, or absolute power corrupts absolutely, and how she basically hunted down these supremely powerful wizards because they were using it wrong. They weren't using it to its potential. They were corrupt. They were evil. Although she certainly isn't coming across as good either. In fact, she might have been the BBG. But you also start getting these hints of what she was really looking for was someone that was on her level, a partner, someone who had the right thought processes and the right morality behind how they use their magic and what they used it for, and the right brain to be able to harness the magic to its full capabilities. So while she destroyed all of them, there's a little hint of she almost misses them. She either misses the fights, misses the battles, because if you're a supremely powerful being and very few people are able to challenge her. You might kind of miss that after a while. And she kind of mourns the loss of what could have been. And now she has come back, and as she's come back, she's realizing that there could potentially, possibly be one remaining ancestor left, one remaining person that has this ability. And instead of just outright destroying him, she's decided just to watch him and challenge him from time to time, but mostly watch him because she thinks he might actually be one that will use things properly. Along with that, and that's off to the side, like that's something that stays completely outside of Ard's mentality. Now, he's learned about his grandfather, he's getting help from his grandfather, getting help from some other extraordinarily powerful people, but he's also entering this magic academy where he is pretty far behind. He may have a lot of raw power, but he doesn't have much, if any, skill and ability to use that raw power. So we start getting a lot of politics, and not just kingdom politics, which is what was going on in book one, but we're also getting collegiate politics and magical politics, basically politics within the magical world that Ard needs to try and navigate as best he can. So he ends up kind of taking this mission that gets him off the grid, gets him away from what's going on within the college, so that he has a chance to continue to refine his abilities, continue to grow his power, learn more about his power, learn how to use it better, so that he can then answer these challenges when he gets back. So even Ard starts playing a little bit of politics and learning a little bit about how politics work. And overall, like I said, this is turned into one of my favorite of Bruce Sentar's series. So if you guys have read Bruce Sentar, or if you guys like the Haremlit genre, fantasy genres, check it out. Check it out. Bruce Sentar's Ard's Oath, or Magic Mantle, book 1, book 2, absolutely fantastic. Thank you everybody for watching. We will catch you guys next time. Bye now. Welcome back. So for our contests. So for the contest here on the main channel, I'm going to be running 2 contests for this month. The contest will end at the end of April. Just email me at reviewsin10@gmail.com. Put contest in the subject line so I do not skip past it. I do get a lot of emails. And I'm actually going to be running 2 contests. Email me for the first contest. Email me your suggestions for 4 categories of books. You don't have to send me 4 suggestions. Some people don't read certain categories, and that is certainly fine. Just email me your suggestions of books that I have not reviewed. Doesn't mean I haven't read them, but that I have not reviewed, in 4 genres: sci-fi, lit RPG, cultivation, and the Haremlit. Of course, I'm missing fantasy, but that comes up a lot with cultivation and with lit RPG and with the Haremlit, so I'm just kind of leaving that one out. And I will pick of my favorites out of that. I will pick a winner, and I have a signed copy of Advent 9 by T. Alan Horn, and that will be going to that winner. I do actually have a bunch of books for further contests as well, but it's a signed copy of Advent 9 by T. Alan Horn that I will send out to the winner. And the second contest going on the main channel is pick a book. Pick a book that you've read that I have not reviewed, and email me a quick little personal review. If you can talk me into reading that book, the winner of that one will receive a signed copy of J.J. Thorne's Apocalypse Assassin, right? Yeah, Apocalypse Assassin, which I've reviewed this one. I've also reviewed Advent 9. So again, put contest in the subject line, and if you're interested in maybe getting a complete set of Mickey Carre's or the Heavy Weight of It All Book 1, also signed, check out our Patreon. I've got 2 contests that will be going on there as well. Thanks everybody. Hope you guys enjoy the videos, and don't forget to email me. Bye now.